Hey guys, so today what we're gonna do is we're gonna do Amy's extensions. We're gonna do tape-in. Check it out. Show them your hair. So we're just testing out these brand new extensions that are European Virgin Remy hair. So super nice. Maybe they'll be offered pretty soon. Check out that. Perfect color match. But what we are going to do with her hair, just tilt down, is we are going to do a retouch just so her roots are completely done and it's all brand new and fresh. Are you excited?
I'm so excited.
All right, so we're just getting ready to do her color. What we're going to do is a 7GC in J. Beverly Hills. Whenever you're doing a red though, what always happens is that the heat from the scalp boosts the color a little bit, so it's always a little bit warmer than it should be. So what I'm gonna do is mix 2/3 of the 7GC and then 1/3 of 7 natural. Her color is all done now. I actually switched up the formula a little bit. It's 3/4 7GC and 1/4 natural 7, and that's just because I want it to have a good vibrant punch. All right, hair color is all washed out now, so you can see. So we're just gonna blow dry your hair. We're gonna prep it. We're gonna use the Replenish oil. So really just moisturizes the hair, keeps it really soft and shiny. Heat protectant, and then our new product, our volumizer to give a ton of body. All right, so we're getting started with the tape-in extensions now. Her hair is all blow dried and styled. Okay, we're gonna just start at the bottom here. And what you want to do is you want to leave, oh, we got paparazzi, Jeffrey. What you want to do, you want to leave at least 1 inch to 1.5 inch perimeter all the way around the edges. And the reason being is that she wants to still be able to tie her hair up, and so with that perimeter you're going to be able to cover the extensions and not see them. Okay, we're going to start here on the bottom. I like to put everything in a V pattern because I find that it just gives it a very natural look and flow to the hair and not just putting it blocky straight in. See, so we have a good amount of hair underneath there. See that V there, perfect. Okay. We also want to make sure that it's completely even. So we're going to measure it to the back of her head. So you can see that. Nice V. We're going to put 2 in on the very bottom here. So we're going to have 1 here and 1 there. So we're going to do a very thin section here. So the sectioning is very important too though, because you don't want too little hair because then it's actually going to pull the hair right out. But you need a thin enough section that the 2 sandwiches of the tape-ins can actually touch and stick together without sliding out. Okay, so we have this. We're going to place this underneath. I want to make sure you guys can see it, as close to the root as possible. Just like that. And we're going to take another sandwich here and we're going to just close it over top. Okay, we're going to press it shut, and then we have our first sandwich in there. So if we look, because we got it so nice and close to the root, she's going to get a really good long wear out of it, and then B, it's not pulling the hair at all because it's not too tight that it hurts. Okay, move to the side. So we're going to stick with the V placement, but what we're going to do is now we're going to leave about 1.5 inch section in between. Okay, so this is just a good placement so that you have a variety of extensions very evenly placed all around the head. You want to make sure that it's very even on left to right because that's where her hair is going to be sitting. So we have this piece in here. Basically what we're going to do now is we're going to just work along the part line. So what we're going to do is we're going to literally put this next one right next to it and all the way up. We have to make sure here by the ears that she has enough. Again, we need at least an inch to an inch and a half so that she can pull her hair back. And then we're also going to stop an inch to inch and a half from the front hairline as well. So right in here, this is where it kind of gets debatable because you could see that it's getting pretty close now to the front of her hair. If we were to put another piece in right there, once we pull it back, you'll probably be able to see it. So what we'll do is that we'll leave this for the end. We might put some half pieces in here just to fill them in a little bit more. Second row, all done. Check that out. Insta hair. How does it feel, Amy? Pretty amazing. For every head of hair, it's always going to be a little bit different depending on their shape. So what I'm going to do in here as we start to get to the top, I'm actually going to do like a smaller section in here, probably a 4, and then we'll do our last one at the top there. Row number 3. We have our top section put in now. So what we did is we're still keeping with the V shape, but we're making sure not to go over the highest point of her head, because what's going to happen if you put the extensions there, when the wind blows or when she moves, you can see it peek through the top. So you're going to see just below that.
Probably if you want to, do you guys feel a shape, if you have some time.
So on the sides here, on this top layer, I'm actually going to start from the outside in because I want to make sure we have enough in the front here to fill in the sides. So we'll start an inch and a quarter from the front, and we're going to work our way inwards, and then I'll start on the other side and work our way in this way. Top row. So now what we're going to do is we just have the last few pieces to put in. I'm actually just going to look around and see where it needs to be filled in more. I can see some in the front needs to be filled in as well, just some of these gaps in here. So I'm going to kind of pick and choose where I want to put these pieces in to kind of fill that all in. All right, so her hair is all in now, it's all done. Okay, so now we're going to do the blend, the haircut, which is actually the most important thing because you want your extensions to look like a real head of hair. So often, you know what, if you have people that just do extensions and don't cut hair, sometimes that's an issue though because, I mean, how you want to cut it is exactly how you'd want a haircut to sit. And so very, very important. Okay, so what we're going to do with her hair is we're going to blend this top layer with her length. So what I like to do is just a bit of slide cutting. And you can see how her top layer here is heavier. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just break that up just with some texture. See that now? Okay, and in the front here, we're again breaking up her natural hair that she has. And we're gonna do some slide cutting. So with her hair, what I'm doing is I'm going through every single layer of her extensions and I'm texturizing her natural hair. Because of the haircut that she had, it was very blocky and heavy, and we wanted to flow really smoothly so that there's like a seamless blend from her hair to the extensions. So I'm just going to take the texture shears here and we're just going to lightly texturize the ends. There you go. So if you like what you see, leave a comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys next time.